Ka-feel pa mo sa vibrations, guys? Nagikin sa may taga-north din nyo, by the way. Adlo ko eh. Ma-feel po yun ako sa feet na ko ang vibrations. Medyo scary. Kasi taga-north ninyo dito, okay yung mga families? Sige. Okay, taga-north dire. Ikaw siya, taga-north ka siya? Oh, lagi ay scary jud ning linog no. Kay ba mo guys, last na kong linog inani ka kusog, I was about your age. Imagine unsa na to kadugay. Pareha pa kog edad nimo Greg. Katukusgan pa jud kay to siya 7.3 to something. Scary kay to, mo ti pinaka scary. Pero at least kato siya, kusog tud kay siya, wala kay may casualty kay kuan man kanang in the middle of the day jud to ba pinaka-busy na time sa day. So tanang mga tao walay nangatug. Yes, diri gihapon. Ang Santo Niño gani ato niya nahulog ang yang bell tower. Pero at least kato gamay ra casualty na gyapon oy mga I think mga gyapon mga 40 kabuk pero at least kato gamay ra casualty kay active tanan mga students tuwa sa eskwelahan. So pag linog jud dayon na-save dayon sila mga teacher, gi-herd dayon sila padung sa safe areas. Unya katong time kay nurse pa man ko ato. So, yeah, duty migahat sa ospital pero at least wala jud kayo damage. Ang na-damage ang jud kay ang mga buildings which is na-evacuate raman sad sila so wala ra jud ka ng dako jud kayo na pinsala. Then at least atong time wala kay nang hug ang mga poste so nagkakurente dahil mi wala na problema sa tubig o sa kurente. Mo problema ning linog kay kaya tayo mag-expect. Pagkahuman pa jud a year later, naabot pa jud si Yolanda. Pila to ka months later mga mga pila ka months later naabot si Yolanda. Gikulata sa ni Yolanda. Pero mas lala to sa uban. November. Yes, 2013 kay nomdom yeah, November of 2012 padong 2013. Sus gabiha tay. Nya kabaw ka kaning mga mga Cebuano kay mga gara kayo. Natuto nagbinuang kano anang Chona May na binuang. Kay nanagan sila kay kuan daw mag Chona May daw. Egon siya na nya kay nisaka ko ng tubig sa kulon kana sama ni upaw ang tubig sa kulon anyway. Ay gidana sa ito nila binuang pero sa dako tog damage perwisyo yan. Wa tay mahimo kay kuan man. The Philippines is in the ring of fire man so expect yun na daghang earthquakes diri sa atong country kay nabot sa ring of fire. Diba? Gitudloan naman na sa yung geology sa una, yung high school na Philippines na sa ring of fire. Then question day during my masteral. Ngano kuno dili mo hatch ang mga egg after an earthquake? Kamo makatubag na mo na why dili daw mo hatch ang mga eggs during earthquake? Tinuod na, it's proven. So students, during an earthquake, ang egg kay naka-anchor na siya sa iyang, 'di ba? Ang egg kay oblong, right? Bisa kung saan na nimo kuan, di na siya mahilihok unless ang egg yolk sa sod ba, di na siya malihok unless maputol ang iyang chiliza. Kaya na mag-chiliza. So, ang chiliza kay part na sa egg na nag-anchor niya sa bottom sa egg. Once gani mag-earthquake, usually ang vibrations mo sa earthquake na murag ana-anaon, kaliton, maputol ang chiliza. So, di na dyan na hatch ang egg basta mag-earthquake. Mo nang dako kay chance na di mag-hatch. So, kuan, you take note ha kay very common ba na mangutanan niya maingon sa totoo. Nagisilutan daw sila mao ang ilang mga itlog wa na musa. No. Ang chiliza nangaguba na siya. Okay? So, kuan. By the way, if ganahan mo makatabang na to sa bugo, ang inyo yung dakong tabang no as kuan pa man no third year no kana lang yung pagpack sa mga dog food ug cat food kay sus problema jud ang pagkaon sa mga hayop na turon kay actually wa gani gikaon ang tawo unsa na lang ka ang kuan unsa na lang ka ang tawag ani unsa na lang kang mga animals okay so like it or not the animals are always the bottom of the food chain when it comes to disaster so pagkuhan lang mo kanang pagpack mong mga dog food, cat food, hopefully mahatag na to sa mga pet owners sus na medyo uban na to Ginoo ko. Tag 5 ang iro niya usa ra jay mahatag na mo na dog food. So kuan kanang scary lagi anyway. Hopefully na nahatdan na ngadto sa inyong council. Okay? So sugod na ta. By the way, students, before ta mo continue inyong exam for Fisio, akong gi-move to October 13. Is that okay? Kailan nyo? October 13? So, napatay tayo mo study and everything. We still have a week. What time? Alas 10 yun na siya. Alas 10 hantod alauna. RBE, ay wait, sorry. Sorry, not alas 10. Wait, kuan. Excuse me, student. Hello? Uh,
Okay na
pero
to.
murag magkuan jud ta. Wasig ma-move sa siya October 15. Exam man ko na miss dapat dungan tanan.
Okay, Doc. So, ang swine, Doc, mga October 15 na, Doc.
Mao ta akong plano, that's the plan ha.
Okay, Doc. Sige, thank you.
Sige ha. So students, take note of our timeline lang kining ika 13 ta magkuan kanang P1 exam sa Fisio. P3 exam sa Fisio. Then Lab and Lec na alas 10. The first part would be 10 to 12. Then the second part would be 1 o'clock. Is that okay? Wala rin isupak ninyo? Can you prepare na by that time? So wala na tay exam next week. So by next week, I am waiting na makuan, mahuman nag-take tanan sa P3 quiz kay naa pa jud wa ka-take tungod sa nahitabo karon. So I was hoping na maka-take na sila sa P3 quiz para makakuha na sila para maka-rationalize na sadta. Okay? Then guys, pwede na mo remind na ko pahinumdumig ko to send you copies of the P1, P2 na mga answer key. Okay ra? Para na mo istadihan. Ha? P1, P2 na answer key. Then atong RBE would be same ra gihapon 20. Wa man nila give ang RBE week. So 20 gihapon ato ang RBE exam or departmental exam. Okay? wala pa may notion sa kuan kung i-move ba or di. Any questions? Dali aras oras ay. So if wala na, pwede na ta magsugod. Right? Sige. Okay, so mo lang to, please take note of the dates. So by the way, Miss Karel, unsa man inyong klase sa mga fourth year karong kuan, Monday o Thursday ay Wednesday?
Ay, ano man ko, Dok, regular ko, Dok. Dili ko kabalo sa ilahang uban nga
Okay,
schedule,
don't
Dok.
worry. I will ask them for you. Okay? Oh, yeah, I'm working on it, guys. Murag ang P1 basig this week na ana na. Okay? Ang P2 maybe kuan, ig P3 ninyo, ha? Okay? Okay, Rashan? Saan ko paghatag ninyo yung mga grades eh. Na ano man ta. Sige lang. Mangita lang tagway ha na ma-preserve ang inyong privacy. Okay? So, very careful ta ng mga hatag o grades kay kuan. Masinyag masipyat ha. Okay. But don't worry guys, dili ko na i-kuan inyong grades, di ko na i-encode basta dili pa na ninyo makitaan ha. Kay basinyag makalitan mo sa inyong mga grades, okay? So if wala na, sugod na ta kana klase na ta. So ang ganin eh. Share. Share. By the way. Window. Guys, idana lang na to ha. Can everyone see la? Makaklaro na po. Dili na ko ma-presentation mode kay problema. Okay, any questions? Di, questions naman, ay di ka kita, di ka klaro. Okay, so students, so the structure of the heart, okay? So the heart muscle is asymmetrical as a result of the distance blood must travel in the pulmonary system and pulmonary circuit. So we all know that in your body, in most mammals, you have two circuits or pumping. So you have your systemic circuit and you also have your pulmonary circuit. Okay? Since the right side of the heart sends blood to the pulmonary circuit, it is smaller than the left side, which must send blood out to the whole body. In the systemic circuit, as shown in humans, the heart is about the size of a clenched fist. It is divided into four chambers, two atria and two ventricles. There is one atrium and one ventricle on the right side and one atrium and ventricle on the left side. So going back, how many circuits gani do you have?
Two, Dok.
Two circuits. Very good. So you have two circuits But before we go further into circuits, can we discuss first what is resistance? Do you know what is resistance, students?
Mag-oppose sa blood flow, Doc.
Ha? Mag-oppose sa
Force nga mag-oppose sa blood flow.
mag-oppose sa blood flow. Very good. So, the blood is laminar in flow, meaning it only flows in one direction. So, anything that attacks that laminar flow is considered resistance. There are lots of things that can increase the resistance of the one. Okay? So, one of those examples is kaning kuan. Kanang the distance from the area can also increase resistance. Secondly, any form of obstruction can also increase resistance, and any volume encountered in the kanang in the diameter of the blood vessel can also cause resistance. By the way, students, do you still remember Pascal's law? Do you still remember Pascal's law? Sa physics ninyo? I think physics. Karil, wala ka kainom dong kuhan, sa mga Pascal's law. Ikaw, kuhan, Greg.
Ka-familiar ko gamay sa Pascal's Law, Doc.
Di ba? Ang sama mo na hinumduman, Greg. Familiarize ba? Dahil na ko. Okay, tuluan ka. Ang sama ng Pascal's law, Greg.
Pascal's Law refers to the pressure independently to the volume, Doc.
Very good. Or, in an enclosed vacuum or environment, pressure normally does not diminish with distance. Okay? So, in Pascal's law na siya. Unfortunately, kadit lang ah. Hello? Kadit lang students ah. So, sorry students ha, kanang kuan. Kanang, saglit akong ingon eh. Sa Pascal's law, point A and point B does not change in pressure with regardless of distance. Same sad sa inyong kuan, tawag ani sa inyong heart. So, the pressure does not change from point A to point B as long as there is no resistance or alterations in kanang pressure. Or sorry, alterations in volume. So that is why students, the farther away object is, the lesser the force that comes, or the pushing force or the laminar flow of the blood to that area. Okay? So same example na is sa inyong mga limbs, your heart has to pump faster or harder in order to reach the limbs. Okay? That is why for the lungs is just very near the area. For the lungs, once gani the lungs start pumping, start na siya pump o kanang kuan, the lungs has very little resistance. Because the lungs has very little resistance, the heart has to pump slower. So slower na ang heart mo pump sa iyahang kuan sa blood, okay? So ang kuan, that is why your right ventricle is always smaller compared to your kanang kuan compared to your left ventricle, because the left ventricle has very high volume. With high volume, high resistance. With high resistance, your left ventricle has to pump harder. That is why if it needs to pump harder, common na kanang mechanism niya is that it will it has a bigger bigger musculature compared to other mga structures. Okay? Any questions so far? Any question? None. Very good. So, because the left ventricle is bigger than the right ventricle, it means that it means that the heart is asymmetric, meaning mas dako one ventricle is bigger than the other. Even if you were to arrange the heart upright, bigger jud si left ventricle compared to the right ventricle. Okay, I hope you followed Follow Rata students? Okay, Rata? Mahadlok ba ako aning online kay I cannot read your emotions, yung thoughts. So, di ko kabaw nakasabot ba mo or nagsabot-sabot lang mo. Okay, yes, kita na raise yung hand. I will answer you.
Sorry, Doc. I just wanted.
No,
I didn't mean to raise my hand. That was an accident. No,
Ano
that was
no?
an accident, Doc. Sorry.
Ha?
It was an accident. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Pero wakay question.
Yeah, Doc. No question. Sorry.
Okay. Sean, ngano nihilak man ka, Sean? Kay YCI question. Okay. Mara guys, kanang mo dyan ang downside sa kaning kuan. For me as a teacher, kaning face-to-face, kaning online class, exhausting kay para sa kuha kay dili ko kabasa sa inyong batasan, sa inyong mga feelings ba mo, hindi ko kabaw if nakasabot ba mo or wala ra ba na, okay? So, kuan, the right atrium receives the oxygenated blood from the superior vena cava. So, the right atrium is the main receiving chamber of the heart. Okay? So, you have two receiving chambers, the right and the left atrium. So, for the right atrium students, it receives blood from the two vena cavas and do you know the third one, the third source of blood for the right atrium? Anyone? Do you know? Na may idea? Wala may idea unsa ikatulong area? So students, the third part of the atrium, or the atrium receives part from the third structure through the kanang coronary sinuses. Okay? So the coronary sinuses. Okay? So take note lang sa na layo sa ng coronary sinuses ato sang talk about let's talk about first the vena cavas. Okay? So the vena cava, students, depending if the animal is a quadruped or a biped, is named different yung name if the animal is a biped or a quadruped. But the thought is still the same. When we're talking about bipedal animals, mga tao, penguins, chickens, most birds are bipedal man. It refers to their superior and inferior vena cava. But in quadrupedal animals, kanang mga animals that walk on four legs, their vena cavas are called the cranial vena cava and the caudal vena cava. But students, the thought is just nomenclature or kanang kung sinok erla pa inyong pangutan on that is just kuan. That is just semantics. Okay, so lahi lang sila ngan because of how they are positioned, but pretty much their function is the same. For the superior vena cava will drain blood from the head, shoulders of the animal, while the inferior vena cava will drain blood from the lower extremities. Same side with your cranial and caudal. From the word cranial, it drains blood from the head of the animal, while for caudal, it drains blood from the hind lower extremities of the animal. Do you follow? Do you follow? Okay, very good. Let's continue. Okay? Inyong kuan. By the way, now let us talk about the coronary sinuses. Okay? So the coronary sinuses, so that it comes from the word corona. Corona means crown. So the coronary sinuses is wrapped around your heart like a crown. Okay? So the coronary system is the system of blood that supplies the blood to the heart. Remember that your heart is made up of cardiac muscle, which is a very high metabolic demand. That is why, students, your cardiac muscle needs a constant supply of oxygenated blood in order to function properly. Because they need a constant supply of blood, it is the job of the coronary system. The coronary artery supplies oxygenated blood, while the coronary sinus drains the unoxygenated blood and returns it to the atrium. Do you follow? Any questions? Okay, Ra, did you follow? Greg? Kuha na ka, Greg?
Yes, Doc.
Very good, Greg. Okay? So any questions? Let's move on to the next slide. So after the deoxygenated blood then passes through the right atrium, it By the way, guys, the right atrium is a receiving chamber. Pero question, does the right and left atrium pump? Do they pump anything? Do they contract?
What was the question again, Doc?
Do atriums contract and propel blood?
Dili siguro, Doc.
Huh? Actually, they can. And they have to. Yes. Very good, Daphne. They have to. Because the atrium and the ventricles are separated by your AV valves. Okay? The AV valves are very sturdy na mga valves and they open only towards one direction. When the AV valves open, they need to point towards the ventricle. That is why, students, it is very important that the kuan that the atrium need to contract in order to push open the AV valves. Okay, do you follow? So the AV valves is what's separating the chambers of the left side of the heart is called the bicuspid, while the one that separates the right side of the heart is called the tricuspid. Alam nyo mo kalimot sa mnemonics, try first before you buy. Okay? So if we're going to talk about the separation between the atrium and the ventricle, that is the bicuspid. If we're going to talk about the separation of the lungs to the ventricle, that is called your semilunar valves. Sa tawag, again, when we're talking about separation of the atrium to the ventricle, that is called your that is called your AV valves. You have your tricuspid for the right and bicuspid for the left. But if we're going to talk about the separation of the left and for the ventricles and the lungs, we're going to talk about the semilunar valves. Okay, so later on we will discuss more about the semilunar valves. Okay, any questions so far? Any questions so far? Very good. So the blood has already been pumped from the right atrium. Opens the force of the right atrium opens up the AV valves, and the AV valves will move into the ansaman. Where will it move? It will move into the ventricle. Okay? In the ventricle, students, it is your main pumping chamber. So in the ventricle, students, in the main pumping chambers, once it contracts, it will close the AV valve. So to, once the ventricle is full, it will contract and close the AV valve. The closing of the AV valve is what gives the heart sound lub. Lub. Okay? Any questions so far? Students ha, kanit lang. Nasa ko tawagan na si Chanti ha, kanit lang. 1 minute. So students, unsa kita akong question last before ko naputol? So students, once gani mo pump na siya, the closing of the AV valve is the one responsible for the lub or the dub sound. Ha? Ay, lub, dub. Lap sound or lub sound. Ha? The first heart sound, the lap or the lub sound is caused by the closing of the AV valve during contraction of the ventricle. Do you follow, students? Follow rata? Greg, okay pa ta?
Yes, Doc.
Very good. So once gani the ventricle, during contraction of the ventricle, that is a systolic state. So nana siya sa systole. During that time, the AV valve closes while the semilunar valves will open. Again, during systole, the AV valve causes the lap sound and the semilunar valve will open. Okay, so it opens the semilunar valve. It allows blood to flow directly into your lungs. So, muadto na sa lungs ang inyong blood. Once ganit that happens, the heart will relax. That relaxed state is called the, say tawagan na? O say tawag sa relaxed state sa heart? Diastolic. Very good. Diastolic. Okay. So when the right side of the heart or the right ventricle pumps, it will close the tricuspid and it will open the semilunar valve, especially your pulmonary semilunar valve. After which, the blood will go to which blood vessel of the heart? It will go into your pulmonary artery. Okay? So pulmonic semilunar valve, it will go to the pulmonary artery. In the pulmonary artery, students, since it is an artery, it will send blood away from the heart. Diba? Kinumdum mo sa high school, artery away from the heart, veins back to the heart. Okay. Normally, students, most arteries carry oxygenated blood, while the pulmonary artery is the only artery that carries deoxygenated blood. So, kung tanang si Doc Fel, what artery carries deoxygenated blood? So, your answer would be, what's the answer, guys? Unsay answer? Pulmonary artery. Very good. Then the blood will go into the lungs and will go back to the heart through the pulmonary vein. Okay. The pulmonary vein pulls blood back into the heart, going into the aortic, the aortic semilunar valve. Okay, the pulmonary artery is unique because it is the only, the pulmonary vein is unique because it is the only vein that carries, carries oxygenated blood. Most veins carry deoxygenated blood, but the pulmonary vein, carries oxygenated blood. Do you follow? Follow na to so far?
Yes, Doc.
Then after that, it will go into the, asa man sunod? It will go into the aortic semilunar valve. After the aortic semilunar valve, it goes to the right left atrium. After the left atrium, it will go towards the left atrium will contract and it goes into the the bicuspid. Once after the bicuspid, it goes into the left ventricle. Then it is pumped towards the rest of the systemic circulation through the aorta. Any questions? Any questions? Guys, pagbantay mo niya kasi I will be taking a lot of the Morse code questions from the blood flow of the heart. Okay? Any questions? Wala na? Wala na. Very good. Let's continue. So, the heart is composed of multiple layers. Okay? The heart is composed of multiple layers. The epicardium, the myocardium, and the endocardium. Okay? The inner wall of the heart has a lining called the endocardium. Okay? The endocardium is the smoothest part of the heart. It is so smooth that blood running through the length of your endocardium does not coagulate. Again, the endocardium is so efficient that blood running through the endocardium does not coagulate. Okay? So, going back, the toughest and bulkiest part of the heart is the myocardium. The myocardium is the one that causes, it causes the pumping action of the heart. So the actual organ or layer of the heart that causes the pumping action is actually your myocardium. It is considered the thickest and most the thickest and most the thickest and most most sa heart. It is the thickest and most nawag tanga akong train of thought. Most the bulkiest part of the heart. So muta na what is the largest layer of the heart? Ang tubag is what's the tubag?
Myocardium.
Very good. The myocardium. Okay. Next is the outermost layer of the heart is called the pericardium. Okay, so the pericardium, you have 3 layers of pericardium. The first layer is the visceral pericardium, which sits on top of the myocardium. Next, after the visceral part, you also have your parietal pericardium. There is a space between the epicardium or the visceral pericardium with the parietal pericardium. That part is called the pericardial cavity. So, nga na niya, pericardial cavity. The pericardial cavity is filled with a fluid called pericardial transudate. That pericardial transudate, students, is ng pericardial transudate, it is the one responsible for the pumping of the heart in a frictionless environment. It is responsible for the pumping of the heart via a frictionless environment. Do you follow? Follow the students? Okay, so you have your Usa ka dito, what is closest to the, what pericardium is closest to the muscles? What's that to? Anyone? Wala sila kay numdum. Sa to? Closest to the muscular layer of the heart. The
Parietal ba?
dili. Closest to the muscular layer of the heart, the visceral pericardium or the serous pericardium or the epicardium. The farthest layer of the pericardium is called the fibrous pericardium. Okay? So next is the middle layer between the pericardial cavity and the fibrous pericardium is called the it is called the parietal pericardium. Okay, so it is in the picture na akong gina-show sa inyo, ha? Be sure that you know those layers by heart. Get it? Kajimo? Do you know those layers by heart? Ako na i-post sa Facebook. Anyway, it was a funny joke. Anyway, let's continue. Wait sa ako i-post, guys. 1 minute. Students, sorry. Kuan man ko ganang na kuan. Students, balik tag review. During systolic, what valve is closed?
The AV valve, Doc.
AV valve. What valve is open during systolic?
The semilunar.
The semilunar valves. During diastolic, what valve is closed? The semilunar valves. So the closing of the semilunar valves during diastolic is what gives the dub sound. Diba? If the lub is due to the closing of the AV valve during systolic, the dub sound is due to the closing of the semilunar valve during diastolic. So what is open during diastolic? The AV valves. Okay, did you follow? Any questions? Follow the task. Shall we continue? Kasabot mo guys? So let's continue. So the heart has its own blood vessels that supply the heart muscles with blood. The coronary arteries branch from the aorta and surround the heart, the outer surface of the heart like a crown. That is why where they get the word coronary. Okay? And diverge into capillaries where the heart muscle is supplied with oxygen before covering again into the coronary veins and eventually going into the coronary sinuses. To take the oxygenated blood back to the right atrium where the blood will be reoxygenated through the pulmonary circuits. Okay, students, without adequate blood flow, the heart muscle will die. Okay? So we will encounter two new words during this time. So let us know the difference between angina and myocardial infarction. Okay? Unsa to? Balik. Unsa tong two words na dapat na tong i-learn? Angina and myocardial infarction. Okay, students. If the cessation of flow in the heart muscle is only temporary, that is called angina. Okay? If it's permanent, that is called myocardial infarction. Okay? So unsa to? If the cessation of blood flow is only temporary, it is called
Angina to.
angina. If it's permanent, that is called infarction. Okay?
Infarction.
So if you don't correct the infarction, students, an animal might suffer a heart attack. So literally in heart attack, your heart is not getting the ideal ideal blood that it needs to survive. So without ideal blood for the heart, you cannot anymore pump properly. Do you follow? Okay, going back, what gani supplies oxygenated blood to the heart?
Pulmonary vein, doc.
Okay. How oxygenated blood vein? What supplies oxygenated blood to the heart muscles? Heart muscles, guys. What supplies oxygenated blood to the heart muscles?
The capillaries box.
The coronary arteries. Coronary arteries. How about what drains the blood from the oxygenated blood from the muscles?
Coronary sinus.
Coronary sinuses. Excuse me sa 1 minute. So, going back, any questions, students? Wala rin questions about coronary arteries and sinuses? Or veins? Okay, so next natong kuan. Next natong kuan nun is the bicuspid and the tricuspid. Okay? So the bicuspid is called bicuspid. It gets its word cuspids because it looks like a cast hand. Mura siyang kamot na gicast nimo. Okay? Well, the tricuspid is called a tricuspid because it looks like a cast hand gihapon. Okay? The tricuspid is the one responsible for deoxygenated blood, and the bicuspid is responsible for oxygenated blood. Both of these areas have a point of has a muscular attachment called the chordae tendineae. Okay, kailan na mo chordae tendineae from your anatomy? Students? Okay, so the chordae tendineae is what anchors the tricuspid and bicuspid into the walls of the ventricle. So that is why the bicuspid and tricuspid only opens in one direction because it is anchored to the wall of the ventricles through the chordae tendineae. Okay? And always remember, students, the mnemonic, try first before you buy. Because the tricuspid is in the right and the bicuspid is in the left. Okay? The bicuspid is also called the mitral valve, while the tricuspid is, there's no other name for the tricuspid but the tricuspid na dyan na iyangan. Any questions so far? So these are the structures that I am talking about. Okay, next is the semilunar valves. The two semilunar valves, the aortic and the pulmonary semilunar valves, have similar design, each consisting of a fibrous valve ring at the base of the vessel. These three leaflets, each occupying a third or closed valve, they work by becoming flattened by the blood passing upwards through the vessel, but become filled and open as the blood begins to flow backwards. The aortic semilunar valve has two anterior leaflets and one posterior leaflet. So the aortic has two anterior leaflets and one posterior leaflets. Guys, memorize na ninyo ha. The pulmonary semilunar valve has two posterior leaflets and one anterior leaflet. As you can see from the diagram, the aortic semilunar valves have an effect on the coronary circulation. When the valve is open, it blocks off the flow to the coronary arteries. When it closes, it enables the blood flow through the coronary circulation, supplying the heart. Okay? The anterior arterioventricular valves, in a similar way, that they push blood through the blood being pushed against them. However, since the blood is being pushed against them with much force, they have thin muscle strands called the chordae tendineae. So like I said, na muscular strands ang AV valve called the chordae tendineae. Okay. Any questions so far? So students, in the aortic semilunar valve or the aorta, an aortic semilunar valve, it is the one that supplies blood to the it is the one that supplies blood to the to the coronary sinuses. And the only time that the coronary sinuses can get blood is when the aortas are closed. When is the semilunar valve closed gani? When is the semilunar valves closed? Students?
When the heart relaxes, Doc.
Very good, during diastolic. So it is stated here in this diagram that when the heart relaxes, it actually gets the coronary system only gets blood when the heart is relaxed because of the way the aortic semilunar valves are arranged. Any questions so far?
Doc, ako to ganing, aortic semilunar has two anterior leaflets, Doc, and one posterior, Doc.
Yes.
And the
Always
pulmonary,
remember AA, interior, AA, duha ka anterior, one posterior. Pulmonary, it begins with a P, so two posterior, one anterior. Okay? Anyone, guys?
okay, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
Okay. The others, diha, okay pa ta? Okay, happy na tamahuman. So, I already discussed the chambers of the heart. Let us go to the cardiac cycle. After the cardiac cycle, mag-break ta kadiyot before ta mo discuss og blood. Okay? So, the cardiac cycle, what are the two parts of your cardiac cycle? What's it, students? What are the two parts of a cardiac cycle? You have your systole and diastole. Again, what are the two parts of a cardiac cycle? Systole and diastole. Okay. So the systole and diastole makes up your cardiac cycle. By the way, students, what do you call the force exerted on the heart by on the walls of the blood vessels? What do you call the force exerted by the heart on the walls of the blood vessels? Anyone? Alright, students. Blood pressure. Very good. That is called blood pressure. What do you call the one? The force exerted on the walls of the heart as it contracts? What do you call that? Students, excuse me sa Students, kanang sorry jud kay students, wala man kay ko kabantay. Ang kuan man day karon ang giingon is suspended man day ang klase, no? Students? Anyone?
Yes, Doc. Suspended, Doc.
Wala lagi mo nagsaba anak ko. I was thinking magod online lang. Naglibog ko, sorry Jud, naglibog ko sa asynchronous o sa kuan. Okay? Let's behind naman sa good ta good, pero kuan man god, wala ko nakasabot sa inyo ha ba. Bantog ra gamay ra dain mo. Ato na lang tiwaso na kuan cardiac cycle, then pag-rationalize pa ta sa prep test. Guys, di pa ta ka-rationalize sa prep test kay kuan kanang naapay wa ka take tungod sa nahitabong lindol. Okay, so kuan. Sige, kuan. Ako na lang paspaso na. The force exerted by the walls of the heart is called kanang kuan, is called contractility. Okay, so contractility refers to the force exerted by the walls of the heart during contraction. Another word that refers to contractility is called inotrope. When you say you are a positive inotrope, you increase the force exerted by the walls of the heart during contraction. When you say inotrope, a negative inotrope, that lessens that force. Okay? Follow mo, students? So, guys, next time haing na ko ninyo. Sorry, I got confused yun with asynchronous og kaning ko. Karon ako kabasa na giingnan ko na suspended ay ang klase. Okay, so let's call it a day, I guess. By the way, you read your laboratory manual about blood ha, because it will come out in your P3 exam about blood katong RBC, WBC og platelets. Okay? So kuan. Sorry jud kayo, I did not, it was kuan sayop na ko na kuan kanang sayop na ko kay wala ko kabantay sa ingon. Kay I was thinking manggod, sige sa ingon asynchronous. I was thinking cancel lang ang face to face pero magklase gyapon mi og kaning kuan niya. Nangutan ako Ma'am Chris, suspended is suspended jud, meaning I should not have contact with you guys. Okay? Sige, so keep safe everyone. Kanang ingna lang gihapon ko ha, if naamoy wala na sabtan kay ato nang sabuton ha. By the way, you get you get kanang recording from C4. C4 sa kompleto na sila og klase. Okay? So let's call it a day. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Okay, what you ko kay ba?
Bye, Doc. Stay safe, Doc.
Sige, bye-bye.